What's up everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be jumping back onto AMS2 for the first time in a few weeks or so. I've been doing a lot of iRacing uploads recently, but yeah, we're going to be switching games and I'm going to be doing my first ever online race on AMS2. I've spectated them before, never driven in an online race, so we're going to see how it goes. Should be pretty fun, should be pretty chaotic. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Get there. It's gonna be up. Yes. Woohoo! There we are. Yes. Oh, I'm having another accident. I'm over. That is why. That's huge. Okay, but here we go for a qualifying lap. We've got this other guy is gonna sort of get in our way a bit. We're gonna get into the slipstream. That might give us a toe down towards turn 1. Oh, it's gonna go Ghost. And he's straight off the circuit in turn 1. So that's... that means he won't block us. But through the center S's, oh, that's very slippery indeed. And going out of turn 3 where we had big collisions in 2003 between quite a few drivers. Down towards turn 4. Braking it near hunting board and getting it turned in for that apex. That wasn't too bad. And I don't really want to use any of that curb in the wet. And there's the car right there. We're going to go past. And then down to third gear, we're going to get lots of understeer through turn 7. One of the hardest corners to get correct in the rain. We've got another car here going slowly. So we're going to go past him. I think ghosting has been turned on for qualifying. So we don't have to worry about being impeded. And then down to first gear for this right hand. Getting close to that curb, but not using it. So I don't want to spin out. Short shifting as we head down the hill. To that and Jun Sao, second gear, using that apex and sliding my way out past the DRS line, which we will not use because of the class of this car. Up to 6th gear, which will become 7th gear towards the line, stay towards the inside, and we got P1 by a whole second. And here we go on the grid now. We got the lights on. And it's lights out, and away we go here in Sao Paulo. It's been a decent start. We're going to get a car up the inside. I'm going to lock up slightly, and I got whacked. I got hit badly there, going into turn 1, and I'm going to lose the lead on this in the opening corners. But through turn 3 we go. Now we're going to go catch back up with Alexander to try and win this race. Down into turn 4. Braking to third gear, getting a nice apex there, switching out and using the curb. Unlike in the wet, we can use these curbs in the dry, so I will be using all of the track, and we're already catching back up with Alexander here as we rise up the crest through turn 7. Down to second gear, he's gone catastrophically wide in the blue and red F1 car, so we're just going to follow him, hopefully onto the main straight, and make a move down into turn 1. I think will be the best place. I've just had a big lock up there. And then dropping down the hill, getting close to the apex. And all we got alongside, I'm going to bail out of a move there. I'm not going to make it into Jun Sao, that's very risky. But hopefully we get a better exit and a little bit of a slipstream down the main straight. This should get us relatively close to Sander as we go towards turn 1. He's going to stay to the right-hand side. Is he going to make a move? No, he isn't. We're going to go to the inside. And sort of late braking, sliding up the inside, and we're going to make that move. Oh, it was a big moment of oversteer there as I rode too much of the curb, but we're going to retake the lead of this race as we head down to turn 4. Sander might just get a run. Is he going to make a move? No, he's going to have a small look. I went slightly wide, but we're back up into the lead now, and they're having an enormous fight in the background. Oh, they're off. They're off in the background. That's gutting for Sander. He's way out of it now. I've gone a bit wide through turn 7 because I was watching that in my mirrors. Small lock up there. Second gear, using the curbs, using all of the track. And now we have Matthew Vashenko behind us. I think I read that right. But I don't have time to work out his name because I am leading this race. Dropping back down the hill. 4th gear. 5th gear. There we go. Nicely done. And then into Jun Sao, second, swinging out to the right-hand side. Very nicely done through there as we come up onto the straight for the second time. I do not know how long is left in this race because AMS2, the the resolution and dimensions for the screen goes outside of my TV, so I do not know how long we have left. Here comes Fashenko. He's down the inside. He's got a bit deep. We're going to switch him back. And there's going to be no contact. That was very close. And no, he's gone off slightly. Oh, he's massively gone off there. Not sure what happened. I think he got loose coming out of turn 2. But we're going to keep leading as we head down into turn 4 for the 3rd time in this race and using all the curbs and then some. So Vishenko has now dropped down into 4th place with that mistake. A. Sander is now back up into 3rd, and we've got Yeet Fleet 2018 up to 2nd to challenge me, but so far so good, holding on to this lead very nicely. Up to 3rd, 4th, and then back down to 2nd for this right-hander. One of the trickiest corners on the circuit, in my opinion. Dropping back down the hill, but we've got 1.8 seconds between myself and Yeet Fleet. He is going to be the next one to challenge me if he can get close. But he does have Alexander right up his arse, coming onto the main straight. Under the extreme banner we go, crossing that white line slightly, getting an apex, and then down towards turn 1. That's going to be a fast lap of the race. Well, it's going to be a personal best at least. Through turn 1 we go. Try not to use that yellow sausage curve on the inside. Very nicely done through there, up to 5th gear. We should be hitting 300 kilometers an hour down this 2nd straight. Yes, we do, right there. Braking at the 100 board, down to 3rd. Crunching the gears and then swinging out to the curb on the right-hand side. Yeet Fleet just very tinily closing the gap to us by about a 10th of a second so far, whilst he's been in 2nd place. But I'm just managing, not needing to push too hard. The brake is not my car. Okay, so that's an issue for him. Obviously, something wrong with his brake pedal. Down to 2nd gear. Oh, a little bit of oversteer through the apex there, and he's actually caught up quite a lot on this lap. So that is not good. And like my philosophy is always got to win the race at the slowest pace possible, Alain Prost. That is the way I like to win my races, just not doing anything extra. But down the main straight we go, getting a little bit of an oscillation in the wheel there as I took my hand off it. Down at the turn 1, braking at the 50 board. And that was nice through there. Then a short shift to 3rd coming out. But Yeet Fleet is catching up to me quite considerably at the moment. So I might have to start pushing even harder. Sander is getting suckered into a battle with 4th place car. So he's let every single corner becoming less and less of a concern in this race. And that was a hard turn in. Oh, she's going to understeer out quite drastically. Down to 2nd. But there's going to be no track limits warning or anything there. And, oh no, Yeet Fleet's made a mistake. He's had an accident. And he's massively dropped down out of the podium contention. So that's really good for us. We've now got 3.3 second gap over the next car, which is LazGamez, who was the man who started this race in 3rd place. And actually had quite a decent start, but did drop back at the start halfway around the 1st lap. So we've got 3.9 second gap over him, so we're in prime position to take this race win. I'm not sure how long we have to go. I can't imagine it would be long. Each lap has been about 1 minute 40, so maybe 3 laps to go, roughly, I think. But out of turn 3 we go, 5th gear, and we're actually catching up to our 1st lapped car. That is G. Camoli, or Cameli, I'm not really sure how you say that. I think I got it correct. But I've actually just seen on the leaderboard, so we're on lap 6 in this race. So yeah, I think probably about 2 or 3 laps to go before the end. And that is plenty of time for me to hold on. But we're going to see if we can catch up to the P14 car, who is a lap down. And we can just see him over there, coming out of the right-hander, 2nd gear. Very nice apex. That was nicely done. Very nicely done through there. Then dropping down the hill. And green flag. I think somebody might have made a mistake in Sal. Possibly, but Sander, LazGamez, and ADS12, sorry, ADZ 1200 are having a huge ding-dong battle down to 2nd place, so it's just allowing me to pull away. There is the lapped car. And, oh no, I locked up. I've gone very deep. No! And I've spun it! I've spun it from the lead. And I need to try and rejoin the race. Oh, what the hell? Okay. And no, I've just spun it again. I'm in the wall. I don't believe what's happening. I'm throwing this race away. I went too deep in turn 1 and I've just gone and had 2 back-to-back spins. Unless they have a huge crash, I'm not going to win this race. I don't believe it. I need to catch back up as quick as I can. There isn't a lot of time left. And that is just completely self-inflicted. I've ruined this race for myself. And we're 5 seconds away. Oh, actually, the third place also had an accident. So he's going to drop down. Can I finish on the podium? This is going to be a race for the podium right here at the end. And I cannot believe I spun. That is gutting. And the fact that I spun a second time has made it so much worse. I think this is this the final lap of the race? I don't know. Down into Jinsao. Nice apex. Trying to get on the power as early as I can. Can I catch up to the P3 car before the end? I just don't know. I don't know how long is left. We're on lap 8 now. And across the line, is that going to be the end of the race? No, it isn't the end of the race yet. Oh, and I don't want to go deep again and make that same mistake. Out of the corner we go. The car behind just massively cut the corner. So that, I would think, is a penalty. I'm not entirely sure. Down towards turn 4. And Mr. P3 is nicely holding on to that spot. I can't catch him at the moment. I'm pushing like hell. He's just tapped the grass on the way into turn 7. So we're going to gain a bit of time. Down to first gear. Yeah, we're actually gaining a lot of time on this lap. But it's just not going to be enough. And we're going to throw away this victory completely. I was so thinking we were going to win that race, and then I just made a stupid mistake. I shouldn't have tried to turn in for the corner. I should have just bailed out. That's what I should have done. Out of the final corner. Is this going to be the last lap? I don't know. We're on lap 8 at the moment of an amount of laps. I don't know what's going to happen across the line. Is it done? It is not done yet, so we've still got a little bit of time to retake P3 in this race. And is he going to get held up? He's not going to get held up there. Is P3 on the Lats car. We're just going to take the slipstream from him slightly. Down towards turn 4. And the Lats car is fighting it. Oh, now he's just gone clean off the circuit. So not very smart from him. Oh, and I've got P5 attacking me now. So we're going to defend the inside. Turning in for 7. Defending that position. Defending our position. It's going to take an absolute miracle to win this race. That is not going to happen, I don't think. They are fighting for P1 and 2. But we're struggling to make a meaningful indent on P3. It's down the hill and drop. Oh, wow, what the hell's happened there? That was just an enormous lag spike. That's going to send me off the road. And we're going to lose another position to Mutzi. Oh, my God. This race is just unravelling before me. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if that was a lag spike or if that was something else. But across the line, we're going to go for that move. No, we're not. He's going to outrate me. And he's just going to completely cut the chicane. What the fuck's up with that? That's ridiculous. Surely he gets a penalty there, unless penalties have been turned off. But that's pretty shit. P1 and 2 are battling at the moment. We're down into turn 4. Through we go up to 6th gear. What I need to happen is I need P4 to catch P3 and for them to kill each other. It might happen, it might not. So there we go. And yeah, we're going to finish P5 in this race. Oh no, what's happening? He's massively slowed down on the apex there. And he's just gone off the circuit. He's taking the F1 2010 line through the final corner. And he's backing way out of it. So something's obviously gone wrong with his car. Maybe he's got a penalty or something, I don't know. But that is the end of the race. It's going to be P4, and we completely threw it away with about 3 laps to go. So, oh man, that is a real shame. I would have won. I would have won on my first attempt. El Macus is actually going to win the race over Sander, although he was leading on the final lap. So that's an interesting result there. But that is going to do it for this video, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'm going to see you all in the next video, probably at the end of the week for round 6 of ARSS. So I'm going to see you all later.